Salaki. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Right? These people ain't gonna stop. They have a perpetual hatred. The Lord has made them to be the wicked and the Israelites to be the righteous. Well, 2/3 of the Israelites didn't want to get it anyway. Hey, you got a second for the word? You got a second for the word? Right? Same thing the Lord's going to do in that day. He's going to turn a blind eye to all you 2/3 that don't want to hear it. Obadiah 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up?
Sir.
Right? How are the things of Esau? Slaki. He does a diligent search on our people, right? You got him doing experiments, cutting our women open. That's how they know the anatomy of the body. Wicked ass Edomites. He's the mad scientist. He's the one that does all this concoction. He comes up with all these viruses, monkeypox, right, in his little lab, and he puts it out on smallpox, he puts it on blankets and kills our people. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? Trails of tears. Come on, people. You know your history. It's in this book. You got a second for the word? Right? This is church. Not all this Christian, Catholicism, Mormonism. He don't dwell in buildings. It's a false image they put up. You read the book tells you what he looks like. Revelation 1:13. His hair is like wool. His skin is like fine brass. Right? You guys gonna see this black man coming from the sky. You gonna say, who's this nigga? Right? He's not coming with lollipops. He's coming to kill. He comes with a sword. He comes out for peace. Right? The blood's going to be up to the horse's bridle, it says in that day. That day is dark, not light. What is it to you, the day of the Lord's return? Might as well prepare now. That's why we're telling you. Come back to the statutes, laws, and commandments of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You got a second for the word? Right? All nations conspire against us. They all take crafty counsel. You got Leviathan, Behemoth. Man, we can't stand up against these creatures. Who is us to stand up against the Lord? This is Psalms 83, verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. Right? The Edomites, right? So-called white man, they hate you. Right? They lift up their head proudly and say, Oh, it wasn't us. That was a long time ago. Right? Well, the Lord wants blood. You can't clean the land unless the blood of him that shed it. Right? You got to pay for your forefathers' sins. Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Yeah, you got this elite. You got the Rothschilds, DuPonts, Bourgeois, Rockefellers. They sit in a little circle table conspiring against you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. How can we take your womb? How can we take your melanin out? Right? But will you listen? Nah, I ain't gonna listen.
They're closed. The sprinkler system went off.
You're gonna crack the sky and you still ain't gonna
The
listen.
sprinkler system went off. All that water they're coming out of the sewer. They said the building for flowers. I've been here since 8 o'clock.
4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel might be no more in remembrance. Right? They try to cut you off. They don't call you
5 minutes.
Judah,
Drop water.
right? They don't call you Issachar. They don't call you
Trash cans full of
Gad.
water.
They call you
All
Negroes,
that water drains
niggers,
from here.
spicks, beaners, $5 Indians. These are bywords put on you, so you can't remember who you really are.
Yeah, but they said it's gonna be a couple hours.
Psalm 83 and verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Right?